Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright? Now look, hold on. We got a lot going on for this one. You know what I'm saying? Blunts rolled, drink poured, and I got a couple of items for y'all that I'm about to break down. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Alright, now look. So for this one, this is gonna be about what you have to eat in prison besides the slop that they feed you, the child that they call you over to the child hall for. This is what you have to eat on the side, which are betterly known as commissary or store. In the county jail, it's called commissary. In prison, it's called store. This is what you get besides that slop that they feed you. You know what I'm saying? And you have to pay for this shit. It ain't like you get it just because you in prison and they getting paid for you being there and blah blah blah. So this is free shit for you. No, no, no. You gotta pay for this. Not only do you have to pay for this, it's pretty much double the amount of what it'll be out here in the free world. So in prison, it's double than what it is out here. If it's $1 out here, it's $2 in there. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Now, why they do that? It's big business. Told y'all that before. They gonna put their tax on it. You know what I'm saying? And add some. All right. Now let's go. Let me put this drink down. You know what I'm saying? All right. Drink down. All right. Now let's pick up these items. Let me break this shit down to you. You see this? Can of chili. Now you don't get this is that kind of brand, and it don't come in a can like this because this can can be used as a weapon. You know what I'm saying? It got sharp edges. When you take this top off, it's like a razor. You know what I'm saying? You could slice a motherfucker. You could buck 50 a nigga with this damn top alone. You know what I'm saying? So they'll give it to you in like an old can like this. They'll give it to you in a pack like this. Yeah, the shit fell off, but we gonna keep going. Your chili pretty much come in a pack like this. This is another item that you get on the store, right? The Star Kiss tuna. It ain't this exact brand, the rice and beans, the spicy. It's the regular tuna. But just to let you know, your chili right here is gonna come in a pack like this. Because you get a can like this, you can kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna come in a pack like this, right? These is two of your main items on your commissary. We all know the famous noodles. You know what I'm saying? Chili or beef, right? Hold up. This right here, summer sausage. I know a lot of y'all like, what the hell is that? I never seen it. It's called a summer sausage. This is exactly how it comes in this wrapper like this. You know what I'm saying? You got them four items. You got your noodles, your summer sausage, your tuna, your chili, and your bowl. This is a prison bowl. These bowls is about like $2 on the commissary list, right? Now all this other shit, I pretty much forgot, like, you know, what they cost, but whatever they cost out here in the free world, like I said, it's pretty much double in prison, right? Now, why you show us that, Mr. Roller? Do you know those items that I just showed you? That is your main course on your commissary list. Now you got other little items on there like jalapenos, cheese, mustard, some ketchup, salt and pepper packs, you know, little shit like that, little condiments. But the main ordeal of your outside meal outside of the chow hall, This shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me say this. Going back to this motherfucker, this summer sausage, right? You would get your head knocked off for this right here. This thing is probably like $4, $5 in prison. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the main meat of your cook up meal. What's a cook up? A cook up consists of a bunch of different little items, all put into your bowl, right? Like tortilla wraps. That's like the first part of your cook up. You put a tortilla wrap in your bowl. You pack shit on it like the noodles, the cheese, the jalapenos, um, the summer sausage. You basically cut the shit up. It's just meat. You know what I'm saying? You dice the shit up. They got like this cardboard colored paper towel like in prison. It's like flame retarded paper towel. So what niggas in prison do, they use that paper towel, cut up the summer sausage meat, cut that meat up, dice that all that shit up, and put it on that damn paper towel and put it in the microwave. My bad, y'all. Put it in the microwave, right? Sit in the microwave for like a minute or two, let the meat cook. Because this meat is cooked. You know what I'm saying? But like when you slice it open, you can tell like it ain't well done, like how you might want it. You know what I'm saying? So what some guys do is they put it in the microwave to like basically cook it, like well done. You know what I'm saying? After that, you take it out the microwave, you throw it in a bowl, you put some cheese, some sauce, whatever on top of it. All right, that's one layer. Boom. You put another tortilla on top of it. You repeat the same cycle. Guys that do like 3 or 4 layers. You know what I'm saying? These same condiments, items, things like that. By the time you get to the top of the bowl, you got to cook up. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you got this bowl might be just a little smaller than a prison bowl, but this is definitely about the same exact thing. Like I said, the prison bowl might be just a little bit bigger, but this is about it. I've been out of prison for 10 years, so I don't remember everything vividly. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they'll put a tortilla down here. They'll put all the condiments on it. Then they'll layer it, put another tortilla, put all the condiments on it, layer it, another tortilla, all the way till you get up to the top. When you get all the way up to the top, your cook up is done. Now, me personally, I wasn't one of them types, you know what I'm saying, that did cook ups. I still to this day, I don't know how to make a cook up. All of my homies, they did that shit. That was their thing. You know what I'm saying? But this is how you make a cook up. Now, let me go back to this with the tuna and the summer sausage. Pretty much these guys right here is the fitness slash Muslim type of guys because they don't eat this meat. You know what I'm saying? So this is the alternative when it comes to a cook up. If you Muslim or you like real healthy and want to keep your system clean, you go for the tuna. If you don't really give a fuck, you get the summer sausage. You know what I'm saying? Like it's either or. But just so you know, this is the main course to your cook up. Either the summer sausage or the tuna. The noodles basically is the coat of it. You know what I'm saying? Then you put your chili in it to basically fulfill it. You know what I'm saying? Then all your little condiments. There you go. Do you know that cook up bowl is probably about $10? You know what I'm saying? So just imagine you go to Chow and you don't like what they serve. It's slop. That's why it's called the Chow Hall. When they call you over to the Chow Hall, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, do you know that they call that shit slop? That's exactly what it's called. It's called slop. You know what I'm saying? When you get over there, it's like it's stew. Most of the time, it's some type of stew. You know what I'm saying? Now they don't tell you what type of stew it is, what's in the stew, and all of that. You will basically like have to dig through it and figure it out your damn self. Most of the time, it's some type of pork. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't eat that shit. A lot of people don't like that shit. A lot of people are Muslims. You know what I'm saying? Things like this against their religion. It's against their health. So a lot of people don't eat 80% of the shit that come from the child hall. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not in there getting no porterhouse steaks or none of that. You getting fucking slop every day. You know what I'm saying? Breakfast is flakes. I done said this before. Not the frosty flakes, just regular ass off brand flakes. You know what I'm saying? That's your breakfast, your lunch, and dinner. You know what I'm saying? Is slop, right? Again, all three times that they call you over there to the child hall, they say report for child. They don't say it's lunchtime or dinner time. They literally tell you it's child time. Pretty much dog food. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, a lot of people don't eat that shit. There's been a lot of the meals I didn't eat. And I could pretty much eat everything except like celery and chitlins. You know what I'm saying? Everything else I could pretty much eat. But when it came to that child, man, out of 7 days a week, I probably could only stand like 3 days a week of the meals. You know what I'm saying? Them other 4 days, it was just straight slop. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they have little decent meals, that you can go carry on with, but most of the time it's bullshit. So this is your alternative. You know what I'm saying? If you don't eat that shit and your stomach get to growling and it's touching your back, this summer sausage or this tuna is gonna be your best friend. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta keep ordering that shit. When you in prison, store come around twice a month. When you in the county jail, come around once a week. It's the difference between the county and prison. Prison, you at home. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of like drag that shit on. In the county jail, motherfuckers going home every day. So they trying to get every dollar they can because this guy that's in here today, they got money, he might not be here next week. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, give him his store now so we can get our money up out of him before he go home or before he go to prison, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the whole gist is that it's different time zones on how they feed you. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to prison, the time zone on this is every 2 weeks you get your store. Now, the difference between the county jail and prison is you get to spend a little more in prison. Yeah, you might have to wait an extra week, but you get to spend a little more. I think in the county jail, your spending limit is probably like $80 to $100, some shit like that. In prison, it's like $150. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like double the amount. And the items is a little different. But at the end of the day, the summer sausage, if you don't eat a lot of the food that's in the child hall, this right here is your best friend. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this log like $4, $5. This shit might last you a good 2, 3 days. If you real frugal with your shit, it might last you a week. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it's only good for a couple of days. This shit right here, this tuna, this shit gone the same day. Y'all know this. Razor blade is bag protein. This shit gone in fucking 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you one of the guys that work out a lot and shit like that. Now the better thing about these cheaper. These is probably like $2 to $3. You know what I'm saying? But it's still gonna be gone in a matter of seconds. The end of the day, like I said, it's either this tuna, summer sausage. That's gonna be your main course for your cook up because you don't want to eat what's in the chow hall that day or whatnot. You gotta come back to your cell and make your cook up. This is what's in your locker. You know what I'm saying? So if you used to eating fried chicken, lasagna, pizza, cheeseburgers, fries, you know what I'm saying? You like all that type of shit. Jail ain't it. Cause I'm telling you, this right here is the highlight of your day. Either you a tuna man or you a summer sausage man. And if you don't got no funds in your account, you ain't gonna get neither. You know what I'm saying? How about that? So the lesson behind all of this, why did you even cover this? Why you even do this in the first place, Mr. Roller? Listen, right? To all you YNs, all you ONs, all you MENs, to all of y'all that feel like you gotta commit crime to, get by. Things is hard for you. You don't know what your next move gonna be. So you about to crash out. You really don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. Pump your brakes. Take your time with life. Life ain't going nowhere. We all gonna die at some point, and don't none of us know when it's gonna happen. So just take your time with it while you here. Sit down and really figure out what it is that you need to do for yourself. What are you capable of? What you like to do? You know what I'm saying? Because if you choose that wrong path for committing crimes, these gonna be your best friends. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't got the funds for this shit, like again, this is what coats your meal. This and that chili. Oh, let me grab it one more time. These three things is what's pretty much gonna coat your meal. You know what I'm saying? If this ain't your type of tea to be eating on a daily, jail/prison ain't for you, my boy. I'm telling you. If you like to eat shit like this for fun when you want to, or here and there, prison ain't it. That's gonna be your daily meal every single day. You know what I'm saying? And all of that is gonna be by this ball right here. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting no big ass feast bowl and it's about to be that. It's about to be this little bitty ass ball right here. Like I said, it might be a little bigger than this ball, but this is your ordeal prison ball where you will be making your cook up set because you don't want to eat what's in the child. This is you. Some of y'all might be like, hey, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? Listen, right? That's what you think. Little do you know, in prison, you use a lot of energy every day. How is that, Mr. Roller? You walking around the yard all day because you tired of being in your cell or being in the day room. So you walking around the yard all day. That's eating up your energy. That's making your metabolism go through the roof, right? You working out. That's really shooting your metabolism through the roof. You talking all day to all of these different guys. They ask you a million questions. You asking people a million questions. The police, they want random shakedowns. So you out there, hands up, legs spread, getting shook down. They asking you all these questions. You arguing back and forth with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, little do you know, it's a lot of shit you do in there that eat up your energy. And you would think that one cook-up bowl was enough. Well, by half of the day, all of your energy is gone. Your metabolism ate up all of that cook-up that you just put in your stomach. Now it's time for you to make a second one. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, cook-up is like $10 a bowl. So depending on your metabolism, you're gonna go through 20, maybe $30 a day worth of cook-ups. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have it like that. You gotta have a strong support system out there sending you money. Because if you don't, you ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? In prison, they don't pay you good enough like that. They only pay you like $1 a day. Like literally. An 8 hour shift, you make $1 a day. I think you make like 27 cents an hour. Some crazy shit like that. So you're not gonna be able to pay for this type of shit working a job in prison. You gotta have people on the outside world sending you money. And guess what? After so long, people get tired of doing that. So these cook-ups and all this shit, that shit gonna come to an end eventually, unless you real life got some real riders on your side that's gonna be there for you. Other than that, you might get a couple of store bags and you gonna be hit. You know what I'm saying? So again, this ain't your cup of tea. This ain't your thing. You like to eat freely every day. Eat what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? You like meatballs and you know what I'm saying? You like to go to 5-star restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Where the cheese is getting pulled off of your food when you snatching a piece of it from the course. You know what I'm saying? You like that type of shit. Don't go to prison, dog. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Your world gonna get turned around. And this, one more time, is gonna be your best friend, a summer sausage or some tuna. You know what I'm saying? So be careful with your decision making because when judgment day come, you did what you did, that judge gonna slam that gavel. And you gonna be in prison looking at this on your store list or your commissary, and you gonna like, damn, Mr. Rollup did tell me this is gonna be my best friend. Cause if you don't order this when you order store, you gonna be hungry. You know what I'm saying? This shit fulfill you. It's your code. So again, if you don't know what the fuck this is and you don't want nothing to do with this shit, stop committing them crimes you committing. Because this is gonna be your best friend. How about that? It's been another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.